from Delaware.
Mr. President, today I rise in support of the nomination of Rita Landgraf for the position of Assistant Secretary for Aging and Administrator of the Administration of Community Living at the Department of Health and Human Services. I've been privileged to know Rita Landgraf for over 2 decades, to have worked with her when I was Governor of Delaware and in the years since then. She is a longtime Delaware community leader who has previously served as Cabinet Secretary of the Delaware Department of Health and Social Services, which may be the most challenging job of any Cabinet Secretary in state government of Delaware. There she oversaw state implementation of the Older Americans Act, Medicaid, home and community-based services, and disability services as well. She also had leadership roles with the state offices of AARP, with the ARC, and the National Alliance on Mental Illness, which are key national partners for initiatives within the administration of community living. Rita's career has been inspired by her relationships with the elderly and those with disabilities, including her stepson. In addition to her extensive expertise, she will bring a personal passion to her work as Assistant Secretary. Rita's experience in leading organizations focused on advocating for people with disabilities and seniors, along with her time in state government, make her an excellent choice to serve as Assistant Secretary of Aging. I applaud President Biden for nominating her to serve in this role. Mr. President, the Administration for Community Living does critically important work ensuring older Americans of all ages with disabilities are able to live where they choose, with the people they choose, and with the ability to participate fully in their communities. The Administration for Community Living works through community-based organizations and invests in research, in education, and in innovation that help make this priority a reality for millions of older Americans and people with disabilities. Mr. President, Rita Landgraf is the right person for this job. As Secretary of the Delaware's Department of Health and Social Services, Rita Landgraf successfully led one of the state's largest cabinet agencies and expanded community-based services aimed at helping older Americans age in place and people with disabilities to live, to work, and to participate in their communities. Exactly the type of work that the Administration on Community Living supports. Rita is a powerful advocate and a convener of stakeholders and partners. She will bring partners together to further the mission of the Administration for Community Living and bring new and innovative insight to address priorities on aging that we can all agree upon. Rita wants older Americans to age in place. She believes in the strength and value of home and community-based services for both the elderly and the disabled, especially in light of COVID-19 pandemic. For Americans with mental health and special needs, Rita Landgraf has prioritized keeping folks in their homes and expanding employment opportunities for them. Steps we can take to ensure that these vulnerable populations can be full participants in their community. I want to thank our Chair Murray, Ranking Member Burr, for supporting Rita Landgraf's nomination out of the Senate Help Committee with strong bipartisan support. And I urge my colleagues today to join me in confirming Rita Landgraf to serve as Assistant Secretary of Aging and Administrator of the Administration of Community Living. With that, I ask unanimous consent that the Senate consider the following nomination, calendar number 966, Rita M. Landgraf to be Assistant Secretary for Aging, Department of Health and Human Services, that the Senate vote on the nomination without intervening action or debate. The motion to reconsider be considered made and laid upon the table, that any statements related to the nomination be printed in the record.
Objection?
Mr. President.